Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for checking out the prologue of Dangerous Relationship, the latest entry from Dogenzaka Labs from the Forbidden Romance series. Recording this prologue here right away so everybody can know about the game and get a peek at it. It just went up on Steam and is currently on its brand new release sale, 40% discount at $9.59. Regularly it will be $15.99. And I will link to it in the description. But this game, I bought it and I'm reading the prologue solely for you guys to get out the news and to support the industry. I'm not sure if I'm going to read it myself, the whole thing on the channel, because honestly, before I bought it and everything, before it came out, when I saw that it was coming out, I checked out other people's videos on it, and I'm not crazy about the art, and from what I had read of the story, I didn't like what I saw of it so far. I mean, as far as my tastes go, because, you know, the guys look really young to me. But, yeah, I'll read the prologue for you guys. And, I don't know, maybe I'll start somebody's route. I do kind of find Subaru interesting, and... I mean, I don't usually like the nice guys, but he's actually kind of pretty. And he does look like one of the more mature people in this game. And, who was it? The model guy. And oddly enough, the actor that's supposed to be sadistic, I'm not that interested in him, partly because I just do not like the way he's drawn. But, yeah, I'm really picky about art. Most people are not nearly as picky as me. Well, anyway, let me start off with the prologue here, so you all can see a little bit about this game. Oh, yeah, so go ahead and let me know if you are interested in hearing more of this story. Because like I said, I'm not so interested in myself, I don't think, but... I don't know, if a lot of people are interested in hearing it, maybe I'll do it. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Alright, prologue. Beep, beep. The alarm clock at the side of my bed noisily beeped away. Ugh, just 5 more minutes. Still half asleep, I sluggishly drooped my hand over the clock and silenced it. Wait, is it already this late? I've got to hurry. When I finally squinted a drowsy eye at the clock, the time it had shown gave me a fright. Shouldn't have pushed that snooze button. Shoot, I was supposed to be in early at work today. I hastily threw on some clothes and head to my job as a stylist. It was my job today to pick out wardrobes and decorate the set of a new drama being filmed. Primarily, I was responsible for making sure the actors looked and dressed the part. That typically meant the stylist would arrive before the actors, but... Gosh, I'm so late! I would just barely make it in time for the shooting, but he was probably already waiting. When I remembered his face, a sigh escaped out on my lips. I've got no time to waste! I hurried to the studio, but the alley out front was swarming with female fans. Rohei, shake my hand! Sign these for me, please! Me too! Over here! The rabid and zealous fans formed an impassable wall blocking my path to the studio. I'm never going to get through there. Is there no back door? Something was causing a commotion and blocking my way through. Oh, what's your name? I'll address it to you. Oh my god, really? Thank you so much. I've been a fan since your debut. Sign this for me, please. Here, thanks. Wait, isn't that who I think it is? Helplessly surrounded by the wall of women was Ryohei Shindo. He was a singer from the insanely popular idol group New Voice. As I looked on, the cluster of fans around him grew and grew. Sign this! Sign this! Can I get a picture with you? It didn't look like I could force my way through, but there wasn't any time to find a way around. I have to leave. I can't stay here forever. Ryohei glanced toward the studio building with some concern showing on his face. He was probably trying to make his way inside too. I'm going to be late if this keeps up. I gotta do something. Searching through my bag, I pulled out a pair of sunglasses. Hey, there you are, Ryohei. I finally found you. I mustered my loudest voice and shouted as I shoved my way towards Ryohei. Scared off by my brazen entrance, the crazy girls gave me some room to maneuver. I used that chance to plow through the crowd and get near him. Come on, you're going to be late for the shooting. Off we go. Wrapping my arm around his and rushing through the crowd, I pretended to be from the shooting staff. Huh? We can force our way through to the studio. Come on. I whispered to him in a muted voice as we pushed our way forward. Sorry, everyone. Looks like I've got to go. Thanks for coming to see me. I'll miss you. He smiled and waved to his fans as I dragged him away. I thought my cover would be blown there for a minute, but we made it through successfully. Phew, I think we're safe now. Taking refuge in a small alley close to the studio, I tried to catch my breath.
Thanks, you saved me back there.
He clasped my hands inside of his and grinned. His charming smile throttled my heart and made it skip a beat. No problem, I was in a hurry too.
Sorry about that. I didn't know so many fans would jump me there.
Be careful, you're too popular for your own good. You can use these if you'd like. I offer him the sunglasses I used to disguise myself. Why do I need to disguise myself? I'm just a makeup artist, right? Or stylist, whatever. He needs a hat too, or a hoodie.
Really, thanks. You're so kind.
He flashed another smile that sent a tremor through me. It wasn't good for my heart to be on the receiving end of that smile.
Oh, your bag's dirty. It must have rubbed against something while we were running. Here, use this.
Ryohei handed me a handkerchief, almost like he was exchanging it for the sunglasses. Oh, it's fine.
No, I insist. Well, I better get going. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Ryohei waved his hand energetically at me as he ran off. If I was going to make it in time, I'd have to hurry up too. Huh? What's this? Something he dropped? I spotted Ryohei's card to enter the studio lying on the ground. He probably needs this. I gotta get to him somehow. Just then, my cell phone started ringing in my bag. Hello?
Where the heck are you? You're supposed to get here before me.
On the other end was the actor I was in charge of, Kei Toyonaga. I'm so sorry. I'm coming right away.
Be here in 1 minute or you'll be punished.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hurry it up.
He cut the call short without letting me speak another word. Better not be any later than I already am. I was going to have to just leave Ryohei's card at the studio as lost and found. Kei wasn't going to let me be even a second late. I slipped into the waiting room with not a second to spare.
You're late.
He seemed pretty angry with me. Yeah, like, that face looks horrible. They need to, draw teeth on him, for one. I'm really sorry. I stood at the doorway bowing over and over, but it did nothing to quell his anger.
Is this how it works here? The actor waits for the stylist?
His bitter shouts reverberated through the thin walls of the waiting room. I'm sorry. Kei Toyonaga was a rising star with a great talent in acting. His mischievous antics made him popular with the ladies, but he was more of a devil than they know.
You've got some guts, kid. You're risking your job making me wait like this.
I'm very sorry. I'll get started at once.
You better. Isn't that what you get paid for?
Yes, I'm sorry. It was completely my fault for being late, so I couldn't talk back. Instead, I could only apologize while putting his wardrobe together. Please, change into this. I timidly held out his outfit, but was too frightened to look him in the eye.
Hey.
Kei hollered at me while he yanked my arm and grabbed my jaw with his other hand. Get your hands off me.
You look so gloomy it makes me sick.
His face loomed close, and his eyes bored into me, making my pulse race faster and faster.
Smile.
What are you talking? How can I smile with this? This is an oppressive work atmosphere. Huh?
Smile. You might not look as goofy if you just smiled.
I couldn't imagine smiling after being yelled at by him. Forcing myself to chuckle, I mustered a pitiful smile.
Look at you, giggling after coming to work late. You're hopeless.
I don't want to work with him. As usual, I suffered through his verbal assault, but managed to survive the morning. Looks good. We'll fix up the little parts when it gets closer to the actual shooting. Growl. My empty stomach grumbled loudly. I tried to hide the sound from Kei's discerning ears, save he yell at me again.
Eat it.
A cream puff was suddenly shoved in front of my face. I thought for sure he would get mad at me, but this time I must have been lucky. Kei acts nasty to me a lot, but it's times like this that keep me from hating him. Thank you. Biting into it, I fully expected to enjoy a fluffy and delicious treat. It's not? Ugh! However, the bitter flavor of wasabi tormented my taste buds. Oh, I love wasabi! Well, not in great quantities, but you know, it's really good when used properly.
By the way, that's wasabi flavored.
I noticed. Gah! My hands fluttered in the air as I searched for water to wash it down.
Delicious, huh? Glad you like it. Can't have your stomach growling during the shooting. Eat 'em all. Got it?
Gah!
If you're looking for a drink, there ain't any here.
He strolled casually out of the waiting room. He really was a devil. I ignored the terrible flavor still lingering on my tongue and followed Kay to the studio. Today, we would be doing the filming of a drama.
You need to use more emotion here. Feel the character. That's what I've been doing all along, buddy. Yes, but...
Not him again.
We're pressed for time as it is, and to top it off we have to deal with him?
Why is he so cheeky? He's an actor. All he has to do is what he's told.
Not much of an actor, even. He's always typecast in the same evil role.
While watching the filming, I overheard some snarky comments from the staff. With just a few more bad takes, the filming for the day had finally completed. Good work, everyone. Fortunately, my oversleeping hadn't caused any big problems, and I was ready to put that mishap behind me.
What do you think you're doing? Going home already?
Huh?
You still haven't gotten your punishment.
Kay wrapped his cold fingers around the nape of my neck and led me forward.
In here.
He brought me to a waiting room different than the one we used this morning. What's with all those fluffy, colorful girl outfits there? The room was riddled with outfits and clothes strewn about.
Pick this all up and take it to cleaning. Got it?
But...
If you don't hurry it up, someone's going to yell at you for this mess. See you later.
He walked away, leaving me alone in the filthy room. He feels like one of the wicked stepsisters from Cinderella. Guess I've got no choice. I began to take the clothes off the floor and folded them up nicely. Just then, the doorknob rattled, and a young man came walking in. I scrambled to hide myself behind something. I crouched down and took refuge in the shadows.
Damn it! I hate signing crap. Why are the fans always so damn loud anyways? I told my manager I wasn't going to do any more of this crap.
A very disgruntled man named Tiga and Subaru walked into the room muttering curses. He was a magazine model with many talents that appeared often in shows and venues. Yeah, this is one of the guys I'm interested in. His wild, playful, and energetic appearances on TV had earned him a huge following, though in fact, he acted nothing like he did on stage. He slovenly fell onto the sofa and continued grumbling rude comments.
Act nice for the cameras. Be wild and playful on TV. I'm sick of it. It's all a bunch of crap.
I was at a loss of what to do. I couldn't just come out of hiding and say hello. That very moment, my phone received a message. It was in silent mode, but it wouldn't stop vibrating. Tiga eventually took notice and came walking towards me. Our eyes met in an awkward moment. Frightened as I was, he suddenly flashed me a brilliant smile.
Sorry, did I scare you? I got here early. My last job ended ahead of schedule.
I had seen that very smile on television many times before. It was his stage smile, nothing more than a huge act.
Sorry if I interrupted your work.
No, it's okay. He was acting a little awkward, having blown his act in front of me earlier.
Oh, alright.
It's my fault for not finishing sooner. I'll leave at once. I hurried to pick up all the clothes and make my exit as soon as possible.
Need a hand?
I'm fine. It'll only take a moment. He watched on curiously as I flustered with the clothes. His gaze pierced sharply into my side.
Did you overhear that earlier?
Overhear what? I decided to feign ignorance.
Nothing. If you didn't hear anything, that's good.
It seemed my deception had somehow fooled him. This is the last of it. I packed up the last of the clothes while feeling pressured by the tense atmosphere. Please excuse me.
Hold on a second.
Yes? What is it?
You know, maybe it's fate we met here. What's your name?
I'm Dirili.
Really? Lovely. Let me sign something for you.
I thought you hated signing.
Crap. You heard that after all.
His manner of speaking immediately turned vulgar.
Hey, you.
Yes? Tiga glared at me with a scowl on his face.
You better not tell anyone about this.
Yes, sir. You're that sick of all this crap?
Damn it. You heard everything. Son of a bitch.
His real behavior was the complete opposite of how he acts on screen.
What the hell is that face for?
You're just so different than on TV.
Shut up. It's not like I want to act like that in the first place.
Then why do you do it?
Because I have to for work. You won't speak a word of this to anyone, or else. You understand?
He chased me into the corner and slammed his hands violently against the wall. Yep, he's the guy I like the best. Having him pressed right up against me, I couldn't even let out a squeak.
The hell? You're not bad. Maybe I should keep your mouth shut with mine.
He glared at me with his eyes, like a wolf watching his prey. His face mere inches from mine, my heart pounded inside my chest.
If you weren't saying no, then...
The warmth of his breath brushed my cheek as his lips came closer and closer. I screamed in my mind, but the words just wouldn't come out. Just then, the door to the waiting room swung open.
Hey, what are you doing to her?
It was Subaru Oshima, the rock star that had entered the room.
Jerk.
What are you calling him a jerk for? Tiga muttered softly, while reluctantly pulling his hand away as he turned around.
What are you trying to pull? Nothing. Look at her. You're scaring this poor girl. You've got to be more delicate.
He really didn't do anything. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, all right. Not a word of this, girl.
Tiga leaned towards me and whispered quietly into my ear. I won't tell anyone, I promise. In turn, I whispered back to him.
Good.
With that, he made his departure out of the room.
What the heck is the matter with that guy? Sorry, I should have come sooner.
No, it's okay. It's my fault for being slow anyway.
You look so afraid, but you're covering for him. You're such a kind person.
So he wasn't fooled by any of that. No, I'm not.
Oh, don't be so modest. You are nice. At least I think so.
Do I know you previously to this? His gentle smile soothed my heart. You're the one who's nice.
Me? Really?
Yep, he's the best strong character in this, definitely. You saved me, plus you apologized even though you didn't do anything wrong. I can tell you're really kind.
And when you say it like that, it's embarrassing. Not that I mind hearing it. Thanks.
A lovely smile blossomed across his face. It healed my heart and lifted my spirits up immediately. Subaru really seemed like a nice person. Well, thank you. I must be going.
Sure thing. Take care now.
I will. I walked out, leaving Subaru and his charming smile behind. He's such a nice guy, that Subaru. If he hadn't come at that very moment, I might have ended up kissing with Tiga. Then would that have really been so bad? Yeah, right. Like that would ever happen. I needed to finish this up and get out of here. After taking Kay's clothes to cleaning, I left for home. Oh yeah. I stopped at the place I ran into Ryohei this morning. Having lost his entry card, I hoped he managed to get into the studio on time. Hey, look who it is! A voice called from behind as someone slapped me on the back. Whoa, you scared me. Don't do that to me. I was so surprised at seeing you here, I just couldn't help myself. Headed for work? Are you crazy at this hour? Do you even know what time it is? Hell no, I'm not a watchdog. That's awful. You've got to stop it with the bad puns. I don't know, I thought it was a good one. Meeting my old friend from school made it feel just like old times. If I see you again, I'll surprise you with a better one. I've got to get going though. I went shopping on the clock. See you later, alright? Yeah, let's go drinking together sometime. My friend waved merrily to me as she walked off. She was always such a busy girl in school, and it looks like that hasn't changed a bit. Shoot, I'm going to miss the crosswalk. I scurried across the walkway while the walk signal flashed red. Slam. As soon as I got to the other side, I had run straight into someone by accident. Gah! I was falling. My eyes squeezed shut as I braced for the impact.
Watch out!
For some strange reason, I didn't hurt at all. Blinking my eyes open, I saw the face of a man looking at me with concern. Huh? Right in front of my eyes was Akira Senba. He was one of the comedians of the famous Sonogi duo group.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
his arms around me to stop me from falling. He let me go with a blushing red face. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awkward. I felt so embarrassed that words wouldn't come out of my mouth.
Are you okay? Feeling dizzy at all or anything?
I'm fine, really. I was just in a hurry and wasn't looking. I'm terribly sorry.
So you're good then, right?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
A carefree smile creased across his face. It was the same honest, kind-hearted face that he had on TV. Sorry, I was just admiring your smile. His face bloomed red when he heard my compliment. I was stunned to see he even reacted to it. I had no idea he was such a genuine person.
Really?
Yes, it looks good on you. It was my turn to blush.
Thanks. That really means a lot to me.
Thank you, too. I would have a bruise on my head if not for you. Can I call you Akira?
Yeah, I'd like that.
He spoke softly with a dazed expression on his face. Akira?
Oh, sorry. I'm just glad to know you weren't hurt.
Thanks to you. Well, I'm going to get going.
Right, okay. See you later.
I thanked him one last time and left. A minute later, I paused in my tracks when I realized what he had said. Had he recognized me as someone from the studio? I was in charge of Kei now, but it would be so nice to get assigned to Akira. Gosh, so much happened to me today. I had woke up late and ran into Ryohei in the alley.
You're so kind.
Remembering his charming smile warmed my heart. However, getting yelled at by Kei ruined it all.
You're late.
Having Kei yell at me like that was really frightening sometimes.
Maybe I should keep your mouth shut with mine.
Cornered and almost kissed by Tiga, it was Subaru who came in and rescued me.
Sorry, I should have come sooner.
I could tell what a genuinely nice person he was. Akira seemed to be a real treat too.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
He had snatched me out of the air and brought me safely into his arms. Who would have thought I would meet 5 famous people today? Just thinking about it was exciting. I met all sorts of actors and idols all the time being a stylist. However, it never happened quite like it did today. It was undoubtedly a very lucky day for me. Tomorrow's a new day. So let's check out the character introductions, and then we'll be done with this very first video here. Get a behind-the-scenes look at the entertainment industry as your career plunges you into the secret lives of an idol, actor, model, singer, and a comedian. In a wild series of events, work takes a turn into a serious romance with the stars. Ryohei Shindo, a 21-year-old and member of the idol group New Voice. His popularity comes from his masculine demeanor. Really masculine? He doesn't seem that masculine to me, at least at first glance. Which acts as a contrast to his cute and charming appearance. He often becomes single-minded in his extreme devotion to achieve his goals. To avoid tabloids and rumors, he doesn't associate with women much at all. Kei Toyonaga, a popular 28-year-old rising star actor. Wow, 28? I wouldn't have expected him to be that old, especially since everybody here looks like a kid, except for Subaru. He has a twin brother named So, who is also a famous actor. While his mischievous antics make him popular with ladies, he's more of a devil than they know. A bit of a sadist, he itches to twist and tease anyone he meets. He enjoys toying with women more than he should. Taiga Saiba, a 23-year-old magazine model. His wild and playful manner on stage and entertainment shows earns him a large female following. He acts amiably and witty on TV, but is in fact a quiet, short-tempered, and arrogant young man. He needs someone to help him relieve the stress of maintaining his facade. Relieve the stress, huh? Just exactly how? Subaru Oshima, a 25-year-old singer who goes by the stage name Ryo. Having debuted in a rock group 3 years ago, his creative and deep lyrics make him a hit with the ladies. A thoughtful and sensitive man, he has become disgusted with the despicable and shameful entertainment industry. Usually I don't like the sweet guy, but I really have a good impression of Subaru and I like him. I like the way he's drawn too. I think that helps a lot. Akira Senba, a 25-year-old comedian who has become the latest craze. As half of the comedian duo Sonogi, he earned his fame as a witty and clever jokester, but has extended his talents into singing, modeling, and other entertainment acts. He enjoys making people laugh, which made him pursue his comedian career. He has an open and honest heart, and thanks to his many sisters, knows how to act like a true gentleman. Aww, he sounds like a really cool guy. Alright, so that's our roster of guys for this game. Let me know what you all think, and I'm going to talk to my sister and see what she thinks. Because like I said, this is one of those titles that would go on my second channel, but I'm just not really sure what I think about it. I mean, I think I might want to read Subaru and Taiga's routes, but I don't know, the other guys don't interest me so much. Maybe Akira. Alright, well, that's it for now. Love to see you in any of my other videos, whether I do more of these or something else. I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.